Now, the two cyclic forms of glucose differ only in the configuration of the hydroxyl group at C1 called anomeric carbon. As I have told you earlier that these alpha and beta forms differ in this carbon, and all the carbon atoms have same arrangement of one another. In the first carbon, the hydroxyl group is present on the right hand side, and in this carbon the hydroxyl group is present on the left hand side. So these two forms differs only in the arrangement of this carbon atom, and this carbon atom is called as anomer, and these forms are called as anomers. Such type of isomers of the glucose are called anomers, which differ in the spatial arrangement of any one carbon atom in the isomer. So these are called the anomers of glucose. Now this six-membered ring of glucose resembles the structure of pyran. Pyran has a six-membered ring, and the one corner is attached with oxygen. So this ring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this six-membered ring resembles with the pyran, and therefore these cyclic structures, alpha and beta forms of glucose, are also called pyranose structures. As it has written here that it resembles, the cyclic structure of glucose resembles the pyran. So the cyclic structure of glucose can be represented by the Hayward structures very nicely. In exam you have been asked about to draw the Hayward structures of glucose. So these are the Hayward structure of glucose. You have to take oxygen here, and you have to number the carbon atoms in the chain. Like these are the six carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These carbon atoms are arranged like after the oxygen, 1 carbon atom, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 carbon atoms. They are arranged like that. So on first carbon atom, like you are looking here, on first carbon atom, OH on the right hand side, all those things which are on the right hand side will go on the downward side of this ring, and the things which are on the left hand side, they will come in the upward position in the ring. So on the first carbon atom, OH is on the right hand side, so it goes below, and the H on the left hand side, so it goes in the upward position. We are talking about the alpha form. And then carbon number 2, OH is below the ring, H is above the ring. Carbon number 3, now H is below the ring and OH is above the ring. At carbon number 4, OH is again on the right hand side, it goes below the ring, and H is on the ring. At carbon number 5, the H is the bigger group which is present in the carbon atom should come in the upward position. So CH2 group will go in upward position in this condition, and the H will come down the ring. So this is the Hayward structure of glucose. It is called as alpha D plus glucopyranose because the structure of this Hayward structure resembles the pyran structure, which is this. Now the beta form of the Hayward structure of beta form is this. Oxygen is placed here at the carbon number 1. OH is on the left hand side. Now the OH is placed on the upper position and H is placed on the downward position. On the second carbon atom, OH is on the right hand side, so it comes down, and H in the upper position. At third carbon atom, H on the right hand side, it goes below, and OH comes on the upper side. On the fourth carbon atom, OH on the below position and H in the upward position. On the fifth carbon atom, again the bigger group comes on the upper side and H comes in the below position. So this is the Hayward structure of beta glucopyranose, beta D plus glucopyranose. Glucopyranose, because it is Hayward structure, ring structure, it resembles the pyran structure, so it is called as glucopyranose. Plus, because it is an optically active compound, it rotates the light towards the right hand side, dextrorotatory compound. Glucose is a dextrorotatory compound, and it has a D form. D form because on the last carbon atom the OH was on the right hand side, so it is called as the D form, and it is the beta form. Obviously you have studied that this is the beta form of glucose. नेक्स्ट कंपाउंड जो हम पढ़ने जा रहे हैं इसमें वो है फ्रक्टोज. इट इज़ ऑल्सो अ मोनोसेचराइड एंड इट इज़ अ कीटोहेक्सोज. It also contains 6 carbon atoms in a straight chain. This is the formula of fructose. It also contains the 6 carbon atoms in a straight chain connected to each other, and it has a CO group, ketonic group present in it instead of the CHO group. It does not have aldehyde group in its formula. It has CO group present in its formula. So it is called as ketohexose because it has 6 carbon present in a straight chain and it has a ketone group present in it. So fructose is also called as ketohexose. It is written that sucrose disaccharide, when we do the hydrolysis of sucrose, we get one molecule of glucose and one molecule of fructose. So this is the formula of fructose. 6 carbon atoms are connected in a straight chain. First carbon atom is primary alcoholic group, contains the primary alcoholic group. The last carbon atoms contains the primary alcoholic group. Then the second carbon has ketone group present in it. Then the third carbon, which has H on this right hand side and OH on the left hand side, and then the two OH groups on the right hand side, and then a primary alcoholic group. This is the structure of fructose. जैसे कि ग्लूकोज में आप लोगों ने पढ़ लिया है कि ग्लूकोज में डी फॉर्म और एल फॉर्म्स होती हैं, ऐसे ये डी फॉर्म है ग्लूकोज की बिकॉज इट रिजेंबल्स OH इज ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड ऑफ fructose. It resembles the D glyceraldehyde form of glucose. So it is also called as D fructose, and minus is written here. It is a levorotatory compound. Levorotatory means it rotates the PPL towards the left hand side. So it is levorotatory. Fructose is levorotatory compound. It has a formula C6H12O6. It is a levorotatory compound, so it is written as D minus fructose. This is the open chain structure of the fructose. It also exists in 2 cyclic forms. The 2 cyclic forms, in making the cyclic forms हम लोग क्या करते थे कि फर्स्ट कार्बन एटम जो है उसका जो ग्रुप है, जैसे कीटोनिक ग्रुप है या एल्डिहाइड ग्रुप है, it has carbonyl group present in it. That carbonyl carbon is attached to the last carbon atom in a cyclic forms. So the carbonyl carbon of this second carbon is attached to the last chiral carbon of this with O, and H gets attached to the oxygen of the carbonyl group. So it forms the cyclic group like this, hemiacetal form. And the first carbon is CH2OH, which is placed here. So these are 2 cyclic forms of fructose. You should practice this very nicely. If this OH group is present inside the ring, then it is called as alpha form, and if the OH is present outside the ring, then it is called beta form. This is alpha D fructofuranose, and this is beta D minus fructofuranose. Furanose it is called because it resembles the furan. Furan has a structure like this. It has 5 carbon atoms, 6 carbon atoms arranged like this. 5 carbon atoms arranged like this, and it is connected with O on the one side. Again, we can give the Haber structures of glucose like this. We first draw the structure of a furan. First carbon is this is the second carbon, oxygen. This is the second carbon attached to because the carbonyl carbon is attached to the oxygen. So in this alpha form, the OH is on the right hand side, so OH comes below and CH2 comes in the upward position. In the third carbon, you see H is on the right hand side, H goes down and OH comes on the upper position. On the fourth carbon atom, you see OH is on the right hand side, it comes below, and H goes in the upward position. On the fifth carbon, this is the fifth carbon, the CH2OH group, this is the bigger group, it comes on the upper position, and H goes down. So it is the Haber structure of fructose, alpha fructose. And in the same way, you can draw the Haber structure of beta fructose.